doing amazing. And I hope you guys can hear me okay. I'm just backing up right now. I wanted to make a small video on, excuse the way I look. I know I look like crap. But I wanted to make a little video. Make sure you guys also don't forget to hit the like button. I greatly appreciate it. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys that are subscribed to me, to my channel. I have a lot of new subscribers, and I thank all of you very much. Some of you like crafts, some of you like Dollar Tree hauls, some of you like me going hiking and talking about Bigfoot stuff. So I really do greatly appreciate each and every one of you guys. You guys are awesome. I do want to talk about tapering down. I am at 12 milligrams now. This is the second day of me being down at 12 milligrams. And so far, I'm okay. I'm not sorry about my phone doing that. I've kind of got a new little stand thing that's built onto my phone. But I'm going to have to buy me another one because it's not holding the phone like it needs to. But so far, I'm okay. I'm not having any symptoms so far. I'm okay. I feel the same. I don't feel any different. So far, I'm okay. Now, it may affect other people different than it affects me. It may not affect everybody the same, which is okay because everybody is different. So it may affect you guys differently. But I'm just telling you guys how it's affecting me and my point on how it does me. So far, I'm okay at 12 milligrams. I'm not having any symptoms of feeling crazy or feeling on edge or irritated or irritable or anything like that. So far I am okay, and I am feeling awesome, and I am feeling great. Another thing that I keep on saying this, and I am going to keep saying this young generation, you have no idea what you're getting yourself into. So don't be trying to do it because, oh, it's cool, or you think it's cool. No. You're getting yourself in a hole that you will think you don't have a problem, and then all of a sudden you have a problem. A lot of kids, they start out with, they'll start out doing it when they're going partying and all that stuff, and then after they start doing it when they're partying, then they'll start doing it every single day, and before you know it, you have a problem, a serious problem. Okay, and newsflash, kids, it's not worth it to fit in. It ruins you. It ruins who you are. Yes, you can get yourself back if it's not too late. Some people, they don't get lucky. They die, or they do something stupid and get locked up, or something crazy, okay? So, just my point of view, it is not worth it, okay? You start having a lot of health issues. You start having problems after problems. It is not worth it. It's really not, okay? I'm telling you now from my point of view, I wish I could take all that time back and had all that money I spent. I would have a lot of nice things. Find something for recovering addicts and for the young generation who just started doing stuff. Find something to get you occupied from your mind thinking about getting high. Coloring, bead art, drawing, doing crafts. There's multiple crafts for males and females to do. Building stuff, like outdoor stuff, flower beds, buildings, fences, stuff like that. Also, planting flowers, planting gardens, having a farm, livestock, taking care of pets, taking care of animals, yard work. There's so much stuff to do that you can get your mind occupied off of. Fishing is one of them that can be for male or female. Any of what I'm saying can be male, female. It can also be bisexual people. It can be for transgender people. So it can be for anybody. Anything that I'm speaking of to get your mind off of from getting high. And trust me, it does work. Also, another thing that will really, really help you guys, you learn to talk and communicate with people. You have to learn to communicate with people. You We're working on it now. She has no idea. I'm telling you, and I'm sorry for the sun kind of glaring where you guys can't see me too good, but I'm driving. But we're working on that together, trying to teach her how to communicate instead of texting and sending emojis all the time. Now, it's okay to send emojis sometimes, and it's okay to shortcut stuff, but most people like conversation. Like, have a conversation with someone, have a complete sentence instead of sending a bunch of stuff back to back 50 times, which she does, and she is learning that, and she's working on it. But a lot of people got to learn to work with her. She's new at doing all this, talking to people and stuff like that. She's just now starting to talk to people and getting out there. So, but it does worry me with her because she is not a leader. She's a follower. So she will do anything to fit in with anybody, and that scares me to death. It absolutely scares me to death. It does. Now, I know she's probably going to try stuff when she gets a little bit older, when she goes to parties or friends' houses, and I done told her and had the talk with her, and most of you adults can agree with me. If your kid is interested in anything and they want to try something, please do it at home. The reason that being is because you don't know how you're going to act. You don't know how your body's going to do. Anything can happen. You could flip out. You could go to sleep. Somebody rape you. Somebody could kidnap you. Anything can happen, you guys. So I am trying to teach this young generation, which is very difficult to talk to, very, very hard to talk to, that there's so much more to life than doing drugs. It really is. But I know all these kids are curious and wanting to try things and all this stuff. We were young once, you guys, so we wanted to try to fit in. We wanted to try to fit in. We would try to do anything to fit in. Clothes, the style of clothes we wore, how we talked, how we wore our hair, how we done a lot of things. So I'm just trying to, you guys can help me get this message out there by telling your neighbors, telling your friends, telling everybody, niece, nephew, cousins, whoever. Tell them about my channel. I do a lot of stuff. I don't just try to do one thing. I do a lot of different things, just to try to, because some people like this, some people like that, and that's okay. But tapering down is a serious thing, and there's nothing wrong with it. So if you guys are having an addiction problem, please, for the love of God, go get help before it gets worse than what you at. And know that wherever you're at, it doesn't matter if you're in the same state as me or in the same town as me or whatever the case may be. I am trying to talk to you guys and communicate with you guys and be there for you guys. I may not say the right things all the time. I may not be, sorry about that. I may not be perfect by all means, because I'm not perfect and I'm not, a professional, but I am trying to give you guys my point of view on things. Now, I'm at home right now, but I'm still going to talk to you guys. I'm just going to let her out the car right quick. Okay. So, as I was saying, there is so much more. Sorry for that sun glaring all up in my face. But there's so much more to life, you guys, than getting high, getting strung out. I do a lot of different things. I love outdoors now. Me and my husband, we go hiking as often as we can when he has like a weekend off or whatever, where he has a couple of days, like one day to rest and one day we'll go hiking. I really enjoy doing things with my husband. That's some stuff that me and him need to start doing, is spending more time together, because he works all the time and I really do appreciate his hard work. But someone that is a recovering addict, or they are thinking about going to a program, they need a lot of support. A lot of support. If they're with someone, they need that significant other to be there with them, not give up on them, not put them down. That makes it worse. Whatever you guys do, please don't put them down. I know you're going to get upset with them, and that's normal, and that's going to happen, but don't give up on them. You can't be like, oh, I'm done with you. When you get your stuff together, I'll come back. You need to keep encouraging them to get help, that you're going to be there for them, that you're not going anywhere, and you're not giving up on them. They need to know that. I know it's hard. I know it's better said than done. Trust me, I know that. But they need love and support. Especially this young generation. A lot of parents don't want to take time out to talk to them. They don't really care. They're so busy. They have a work schedule. Well, I'm telling you guys that not just these kids, but this young generation needs their parents or whoever is taking care of them to talk to them when they need it. When they need someone to talk to, you need to stop doing whatever you're doing and talk to them. Because just know that if you didn't take time out to talk to them, they went out and did something stupid because you didn't take time out to listen to what they had to say. Because they're trying to get advice from you guys. And you need to stop having your head wrapped around things and start listening to this young generation when they need someone to talk to. Instead of just brushing them off and telling them, it's okay, go on. Don't do that, because that's encouraging them and making them go more towards wanting to get high. And they don't even know that at the time. They just think it's cool and want to fit in and don't see a problem with it. And then it becomes a problem. Now, excuses that young generation, the middle generation, older generation, the excuses they will use, they would do anything they can to get a way to get whatever they need. And will do anything they can to get it. Yes, they will. Including stealing from family. They don't care if it's family, friends, a loved one, they will steal from you to get whatever they want. If you guys have painkillers or something like that, they will do that as well. They will look through your cabinets and steal whatever you have that they think that they can get high off of. Then they'll start stealing your money, find out where you have money stashed or whatever, and start stealing your money. Then telling you lies about where the money went or whatever. Oh, I had to use it for food, or I had to use it for gas, or I had to use it for that, when really they used it for drugs. Then if you guys have a car, they will use that as an excuse. Hey, I need to run to the store. And then you will say, I will take you to the store. And they'll say, no, I got it. I need to run to the store. And you'll say, I can take you to the store where you need to go. You don't need to give in to them and let them have the keys to the car and go. Because they can get high, be driving, and cause an accident. Or they will say, if they don't have a phone, can I use your phone? They will call someone to come pick them up to go get stuff to get high with. And you don't need to do that. There is so much in drugs that is killing people, and there's thousands and thousands of people dying. Kids, really young kids, by the way. Young teenagers, young adults, middle-aged adults, older adults dying by the day, by the minute, as we speak, from making dumb decisions because they didn't have anybody to talk to. And they're putting fentanyl in everything. Heroin is a really bad drug right now. Cocaine, pills, fentanyl, ecstasy, Molly, all that is drugs. Weed, it's kind of a drug, but it's kind of not. Weed, it does a lot of things. It helps a lot of cancer patients with their pain and all that. As long as it doesn't have all these extra stuff in it, I don't see a problem with that, with weed, because they've made it where they're working on making it where you can buy it in stores now. So, and it grows from the earth. So if it's not having stuff added in it, I don't see that being a problem. And please don't flag my page. I'm just speaking the truth. Because I know sometimes YouTube wants to flag people's pages. I'm just trying to speak the truth and get that out there. But that's one thing that I don't really consider a drug as long as it doesn't have all these chemicals mixed in it. But if it starts having all this stuff mixed in it, then I consider it that. And people taking advantage of it. If you get prescribed stuff, don't take advantage of that. Take it as is on the bottle. If it says as needed, if you're in severe pain, that means where you cannot deal with it anymore, then take one. Don't take it unless you absolutely need it, because then that's how you're going to realize it's going to not be a big deal, and then you're next thing you know, you are scavenging trying to find more because you like that feeling, and that is the truth. Everybody is worried about me tapering down. They are worried about me, and that's okay. They can be worried about me. I really appreciate all the people that's worried about me, but they need to know that I am in the state of mind to where I do not miss waking up with cold chills, feel like my skin's ripping off, feel like my bones are brittle, like they're going to break at nothing, and it hurts to move around, having cold chills, running a fever, feel like I got the flu all the time. I do not miss any of that. I don't miss any of that. Having headaches, just feeling sick all the time. I don't miss that at all. I do not miss that, so they don't need to be worried about it. I know some people relapse, and I do know that they relapse. Some people do. But just know that I am a stronger person now than what I was 2 years ago. I am not going back to that. I don't miss that. I have no urge for that. And believe it or not, I've actually had 3 people offer me drugs. 3 people. Knowing I'm in recovery. They know this. They know I'm in recovery. And they offer me shit. Still. Knowing I'm in recovery. And believe it or not, 2 of those people are my family. Yes, they are my family, my close blood. And one was supposed to be my friend. Knowing I'm in recovery, knowing I'm working my ass off, and wanting to offer me shit. I could have easily relapsed and said, yeah, sure, I'll take it. But I said, no, get that fucking shit out of my face. That's exactly what I said. Excuse my language, but that's what I said to them because that pissed me off. Like, you don't do that. You don't offer somebody something knowing that they're in recovery and working their ass off to get where they're at. But I don't miss that. I don't miss it at all. I switched my drug addiction problem. I love shopping now. I love going Dollar Tree shopping. I love buying things now. I love life. I love my family. I love being outdoors. I don't want to put all that on pause to get high again, ever. I don't miss that lifestyle, period. I love my life where it is now. I absolutely love it. And I know this video is kind of all over the place, but I'm just speaking what's on my mind. And as far as me tapering down, I feel okay right now. It's the second day of me being at 12 milligrams, and I feel okay. So you guys do not need to be scared to take a step. Now, there's different programs out there for different things, different medications and all that. Do not take advantage of that medication that they give you because it can be very dangerous and hurt you. Take it as prescribed. I take mine once a day. Now, the things that I am familiar with is Suboxone and Methadone. But anything that you take to get off of heroin, cocaine, pills, drinking problem, anything like that that you go to a program and take medication to get off that stuff will make you have symptoms. Some are worse than others, but just know that it's all worth it at the end. It is all worth it at the end. Because you can say, I am sober. I have a good life now. I love my life. Love yourself. Accept yourself so you can get better. Now, I do deal with depression. I have anxiety really bad. I have panic attacks really bad. Now, when I used to take pills, I still had those problems, but then when I started getting in this program, my problems and symptoms started getting 10 times worse than what they were. So it's not worth getting high and fucked up and having all your symptoms get worse, 10 times worse. It is not worth it. So I'm on anxiety medication, depression medication now, and I have to take it 3 times a day. I have trouble sleeping at night sometimes. I can't sleep. That's from all the years of being a drug addict. And I say that because pills are considered drugs. Percocets, Lortabs, Roxy, Xanax, all that is considered a drug. It really is. So that's why I say a drug addict. I'm not a drug addict now, but, and some people said, oh, well, I take Xanax for anxiety. That doesn't make me a drug addict. No, it doesn't, unless you take advantage of it. If you take advantage and take more than what's on the bottle prescribed, then yes, you are a drug addict. You're taking advantage of that, and you're taking more than what you need. And that can be very dangerous, just like a Percocet, Lortab, and anything else. Klonopins, all that. If you take more than what's on the bottle, you're taking advantage of that, and that's considered abusing it. And then it becomes a problem. And then you are a drug addict, a full-blown drug addict. It's true. Some of you may not like what I'm saying, and that's okay. But that is true. You're a full-blown drug addict. Now, from my journey, I've been almost 2 years sober. My journey, my teeth are rotting more, on the top especially. They're breaking off by the day. And that's from all the years of me being a drug addict. It damages your teeth, you guys. So all you kids and all you young adults, older adults that have beautiful teeth and smiles, drugs, any type of drug will fuck your teeth up. Excuse my language, but it will mess them up, make them fall out, do all types of sorts of stuff. It can even cause your face to have sores all over it. Now, mine is just acne. That's just acne. But I'm talking about sores all over your face and body from doing drugs. Your body's starting to reject, not like that. Causes sores all over you. Causes all kind of infections and stuff. Yes, it happens. Now, I'm experiencing my teeth rotting, my teeth falling off each day, which really sucks. Most people, and they can vouch for me, most people that are recovery addicts have false teeth. They either have a few or they have a whole mouthful of false teeth. And that is true. So you can ask them. Most of the time, their teeth that you think are real, they are not real, they are fake. Now, another thing that I'm experiencing is a constipation problem. It sucks. Really freaking bad. I can go like 2 weeks without pooping, and that is not normal at all. You're supposed to poop every day or every other day. A couple of times a day. At least once a day, if nothing else. Okay? I have to take laxatives and enemas and all that crap just to make me have a bowel movement. Because what happens if you don't have a bowel movement, it makes you not hungry and it makes you not want to eat. And it makes you, every time you take a bite of something, it makes you feel like you're going to throw up. That's because your stomach doesn't have room for any more food. It doesn't have any more space. This happens when you are using drugs. So kids, if you don't want your teeth rotting out, constipation problems, trips to the doctor because you having health issues that you didn't have before, you trust me, you don't want it. It's not worth it. A healthy person can turn into having problems by using drugs. So yeah, that's the problems that I'm having now, and it sucks so bad, and so it hurts so bad. It's not fun. It's not fun every time I go to the bathroom and bleeding out of my butt. That is not fun at all. It sucks. Now the doctor's doing everything they can for me. Take stool softeners, make your stool softer, do this, do this. I don't want it to come down to me having a bag on my side for poop. Nothing against people that do, so please don't take that the wrong way. But if it doesn't start getting better, I see that happening to me. I see me having a colostomy bag. I don't want that, but that's what I see happening to me if it doesn't start getting, helping me out with the stuff that they're giving me. Also, this is not related to this, but I do have a spur on my foot, and in the x-ray you can see it coming out my side of my heel and curving, and I put pressure on it, and now my feet swell up really bad, and it's making my other leg swell up really bad. So that hurts really bad for me to walk, and it flares up from time to time, and it hurts tremendously, and it sucks. Like when I first get up in the morning, I can barely move my foot. It hurts so bad. But people, they start having all kinds of problems, all kinds of issues. They can't sleep. They jerk in their sleep when they're in recovery. They can't sleep. They jerk in their sleep, like doing like this and jerking around. They have teeth decay problem. They have mental issues. Think about suicidal stuff and all this crazy stuff that you wouldn't even think of that they go through. And for people that's never done drugs or anything like that, say, well, I know what that person's going through. I really do know what that person's going through. No, you don't. You have no idea. You may think you know, but you have no clue what they're going through. If you've never been a drug addict, you have no idea what to expect, what is going on. It sucks tremendously. And what sucks even more is when they don't have anybody to talk to. When everybody gives up on them and turns their back on them and walk away from them. And that's the worst thing, because most people commit suicide for that. And OD and kill themselves and not meaning to. And that's another thing I want to talk about. A lot of people overdose and they don't mean to do it. It's not intentionally. They don't mean to do it. They don't realize how much they're taking because their body gets so immune to it. They start taking more and more and more. And when they start taking more and more, they start ODing and don't even realize they're ODing. I've done it a couple of times. I didn't mean to do it. It happened to me several times. Me ODing. I did not mean to do it intentionally at all. So yes, and a lot of people lose custody of their kids. A lot of people, they just all over the place. They're not, they start having kids and they lose their babies because they have drugs in their system. So just think before you try to be, cool and fitting in with people. And this goes for the older people too. Don't be trying to change just to fit in with a crowd of people. Because at the end of the day, they ain't going to be the ones sticking around you. You will have a few true friends that actually stay with you. Everybody that I used to talk to don't talk to me anymore because I'm straight and sober. People that I thought were my friends have nothing to do with me now. So I have very little friends. Very little. I don't have many. And most of the people that I do have friends are on my YouTube channel. Believe it or not. And they live miles away from me. So they're on my YouTube channel. My husband is my number one best friend. He's been there for me. He stood beside me through thick and thin. He's had my back. He didn't give up on me, and he's right there with me. And I really appreciate that. And I love him unconditionally. And I really thank him for helping me with the kids. I really appreciate him more than he ever knows. I unfortunately, some people, they're not that lucky, but they still have that special person. And that special person, sometimes they give up on them, and they don't need to do that. That's wrong. They need to be right there with them. I got you. I'm here for you. You need a shoulder to cry on. You need to vent some stuff to me. Go right ahead. I'm right here with you. And that's what I'm telling you guys now. If you guys need someone to talk to, I know a lot of people that are scared to put their business out there. They're scared to talk about stuff. 2 years ago, I wouldn't have been on here doing this right now. What I'm doing right now, talking to you guys, trying to educate you guys on what I know about stuff. I wouldn't have been on here doing this on videoing and all this. I would never have been doing this 2 years ago. I would not have. I'm on here now trying to educate you guys on what I know. I don't know everything, but I'm trying to educate you on what I do know. And what I do know is drugs fuck your life up. It ruins you. You start stealing. You start stealing not just from your family and friends, from stores and all this crazy stuff, and it's just not worth it. There's so much more to life than that. Trust me, they are. Now, if you guys want to talk to me, ask me questions, or anything like that, you can drop a comment and I'll answer it the best way I can. Or my email is dropped in the description box or in my profile. Let me just say that's in my profile so you guys can get my email from there and email me. Don't be afraid. Don't be scared. I know it takes a lot of courage to talk to someone, open up to someone. It took me a long time to get where I'm at now. But if I can do it and go through all that I went through, you guys can too. And no, if nobody has told you this, I'm telling you guys this. I love you guys. Know that I am trying to get a message out there to you guys. I am trying to help you guys. So let me help you guys the best that I can. And please, people, don't be judging. Don't be leaving nasty comments on my page at all, because you will be reported. I will report you guys if you leave nasty comments on my stuff. I've had a lot of people leaving me nasty comments on YouTube and Facebook and TikTok. So I will report you. I'm just letting that be known. So if you guys need someone to talk to, you don't know what to say, or I will try my best to help you guys out. Just know you're not alone, okay? I love you guys. You guys are awesome and great, and you guys can get through this. When I first started recovery program, I said there's no way I'm going to be able to get through this. And guess what? I'm here today. Almost 2 years. I'm here today. And I am thankful for that program that I'm in. Really thankful. I hope you guys have a great, wonderful day. And just know that I love you guys. And make sure you guys don't forget to hit the like button and feel free to share my videos. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And you guys take care of yourself. And if you guys have medication that you need to take, make sure you take it as prescribed on the bottle. You guys take care, and I'll see you guys soon.